This is the Maximum Blackness podcast, and we are Max to the Black. If you're a returning listener, welcome back. To our new listeners, welcome in. We are your friends. Either way, hit those like and subscribe buttons. Today we are touching on the war among Black people, that is colorism. Also, be careful who you call your boo. And we've got a mama bear going wild in the school. Plus, Testa has our news topic this week. And of course, as you can see, I have OG Smoke here and Testa, as I just mentioned. What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah. Another week in the books. We fucking with it. We on the roll.
He all the way turned up for y'all today.
We hitting it hard. Y'all fuck with us. Comment. We've been getting like crazy. Y'all chime in. Y'all keep chiming in. Y'all keep fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? We love it. We appreciate the love. We appreciate everything that's going on. And we back. Yeah, we back.
We back. And keep biting back at those people that's on our comments telling us that we're racist and stuff like that. I see y'all out there.
Without you, we can't stay true. Yeah.
Please let them know that they're uneducated, as some people put in the comments. But thank you guys for all the likes and comments. Just keep on listening. We want you to come back. But of course, as always, jumping right into it. This is a serious topic, guys, because we're all, supposed to be one, and we're all supposed to feel like we're from the same thing, and this, that, and the third, the motherland or whatever. And there is a thing called colorism, as we're all aware of. Do you guys think it still exists today?
Hell yeah.
I think it exists by choice, not within society, if that makes sense.
Please elaborate.
Yeah, please do. I like that.
Because colorism is a choice. You choose to put that into an atmosphere as opposed to being raised by colorism anymore. You're not. If you are being raised to colorism at this point, go to hell. Okay? So,
but when you look at TV, some shows, even Black shows, you see they go for the lighter skinned Black people, and it'll probably be one, maybe two darker skinned people in the show. You don't think that's colorism in a form?
I think it is. Maybe I should have also said within industries, because
of course it's different levels to it. So on different levels, it's going to equal to different things. So you probably just weren't thinking that far.
No, I think that's the same thing in the same book, in the same pretense. It goes along in the same category. It still goes in that generation, teaching generations and generations, because what's happening? People are seeing these TVs, they're seeing these shows, they're seeing these movies, and these particular shows and particular movies that could last a span between 5 to 15 to 25 years. Mm-hmm. So I think hell yeah, I think Tesla's damn sure on point with that one too. It falls right in the category to me.
And if you think about it, even in the industry of and music, mostly acting, which is what you're right. You see that colorism, in those movies and stuff. But it's a moral thing there, because if you have morals, you wouldn't just, hey, I'm putting these lighter skinned people in the movie because they're gonna make me my money, and this is where it's at. People with morals will say, okay, these are the best actors, no matter what their skin color is.
No matter what.
Yeah, and it's still back to where you're being raised at, where you come from, what stupidity can be into your brain.
That's pretty weird. That's pretty awesome. Because now that you say that, let's think about this shit. The producer or the studio owner or the director could be a guy that was brought up that way, right? Let's just say it's not any of the actors, it's not any of the extras, it's not any of the background actors, right? Let's just say it's the producer that might have been brought up on colorism, socialism, a type of way. So now they're the ones hiring a certain amount of Black people. They're the ones hiring a certain amount of people.
That is correct.
Whatever, et cetera, et cetera. So it's like, sometimes it's a hit or miss thing. Is it the producer, the director, the owner of the film, the owner of the studio category? Yeah, it's like it kind of goes down a kind of rabbit hole. But I think it all falls down fundamentally of what you've been brought up on and what you're exposed to.
And your morals.
And your morals. Your morals have to be intact. But see, like I said, okay, this is why I meant to bring up that conversation and combat morals. Now, us being actors on the set, seeing it's only 4 or 5 black guys here, right? We know morally we might feel some type of way, but we never know the direction of the film. We don't know the direction. That's for the director and the film director to know. You see what I'm saying?
That's correct.
You can go to any other set, $100 million movie set, and all the actors on set, they just know their role. They don't know the dynamic graphic of the film. What are they targeting? Who are they trying to target it to? What are they trying to put this out for? How are they trying to put this out to the people?
Right. Some people don't know what to do.
Nobody knows. The actors don't know. They're just getting paid for their work, their body of work, their art, right?
But once they find out, shouldn't that be a beautiful issue?
I mean, but see, naturally, a lot of people, like you said, don't like rough in the feathers. But okay, let's just say 5 of us in the room, we're the only black people in the room. Now, you might feel uncomfortable, right? But the direction of the film was to have only 5 or 6 black women or black guys in this movie, right? We don't know the direction, so sometimes we.
What?
That's a good question.
It does matter to me.
What happens once you
it
find
always
out?
matters to me. It always matters to me that you have not just light-skinned individuals. You got to have the darker-skinned women, the brown, us that's caramelized colors, the hazelnut. You got to have the different shades of black. We're not all just one type of brown or shade of black. We're different shades of black and brown.
But that's where the sales come in.
Some people look at us as black as black.
Yeah, but at the same time, black can't just be black because we're all different shades of black, so that's unfair. Black can't just be black. Black is a lot of things.
We putting it in too many buckets because entertainment industry is a whole bucket on its own. The society in general is a whole nother bucket on its own.
Okay, so bring it down to the level that we live on and how colorism can affect us. Is like, I know we don't see colorism every day in our neighborhoods and communities. I think colorism hits us on levels personally when you're dealing with someone that's lighter than you and they kind of feel superior to you for that. That's what kind of rubs me the wrong way on my personal level. That's how it usually gets experienced in my life.
We used to see colorism
too. I haven't kind of experienced that in normal society right now, growing up, like upcoming society right now, because if you look at how these young kids are coming up, they're not being raised on any type of form of color, right? Like, we see they're really not. They're really not. If you can see how the difference between when we went to school back then and how we were separated, kind of segregated, because we kind of our mentalities from our parents was off of that shit, right? So because then we was kind of going to school on, we not gonna go jump into this white crowd. I mean, now these kids are going to school. It doesn't matter if it's 6 white guys. Hey, what's up, guys?
Because we are teaching them more diverse.
They're in a society where it's more sociability than ever.
But that's
we don't even have to at this point in life.
Careers and stuff like that.
But that's all you need. That's all you need.
And even in their personal lives, with some people have family members that treat them bad because they're a certain skin tone, because you're darker than the rest of the kids.
The thing is, though,
open sociability gives us a chance to see that what black folks is truly really all about. Just like it gives us a chance to open up to see what Caucasians, Asians, or any other race is really all about, or whatever people may feel.
I think everybody should experience diversity. I have learned a lot from other races, so I don't knock it. I'm just saying, like, colorism is like it's trying to die away, but at the same time, it's always going to be a subtle line of like.
It will always be colorism in the black community, and that's because we're told with so many different shades.
It was instilled in us.
It was, but at the same token, just like y'all both said, you don't see colorism, you don't even hear about it so much no more, unless you happen to somehow meet somebody going through it for some reason. Maybe they still got a great grandparent living, and the great grandparent was, raised on not liking dark skinned babies as opposed to a light skinned baby. Because that's when you really seen it, was in the 90s, the 80s, the 70s.
Yeah.
Light-skinned people are almost considered to be white in slavery time. If you was to go to South America, all you had to do was sign a paper saying, hey, I'm light-skinned, which passes them as to be white. So
that's because most of them were half white.
half of them was half white, and even if they wasn't, just as long as they tone showed white enough, they could be considered to be a white person and live as a white person. So,
and all of this started on the slave land anyway, because of how Master would put the light people in the house and keep the dark skinned people outside. And sometimes I have wondered, like, well, if I really was born in slave time, like, I'd probably be outside with the rest of y'all black brown motherfuckers, because you damn sure would be light skinned people inside the house. And that was just like such a divide that it made the people outside hate the people on the inside.
You either had to be light skinned or you had to become.
So that was a way that they divided us even further.
It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit behind that. It's a lot of techniques that was used. It was a lot of strategically moves that was placed. There was a lot of things that was going on around that time.
But the crazy thing is, you see light-skinned people trying to bleach their bodies and turn back to being what we are now, of dark-skinned, people in the black community. So, I mean, does it really matter to have colorism at this point? For sales. In the entertainment industry, sure. But colorism in normal society, no. And
that's the way of saying that white people care if you lighter, because the way they told that girl Issa Rae, if I'm not mistaken, to put a white girl in her show so that white people care, they feel like white people will probably care more about a lighter black person than a darker one at the end of the day. That's just my opinion.
Leads. I mean, you'll even see it on an all dark skinned black show, where they have more dark skinned people. They'll put that one light skinned person and say, "Hey, this is the bright light of the show." But truth be told,
I really wish I could do that. I want to have a whole cast full of black people, but I don't want it to be one shade more than the other, like evenly out through the board. Just throw like one or two white people up in there.
At the end of the day, for fun. At the end of the day, people are people, and I say this to say that, black people are still no different than white folks. It's just the melanin difference between our skin absorption pigments in our body. It's really too much, no much of a difference. Everybody's still a human being. It shouldn't be like that at the end of the day. But give us your thoughts. Give us your time in. Please give us comments on that, because these are serious subjects and we love to hear people.
Have you experienced colorism in your life?
I think Beyonce
put that in the comments.
Kelly has.
Huh?
Just think about it. Beyonce and Kelly has.
Yeah, people talk about them all the time.
I think when you're doing something,
Kelly's dark skin and Beyonce's
when you're breaking the chains of doing something in the norm, or you're competing against a lot of group of people with diverse around races of people, I think naturally this is going to occur. I think whenever you're trying to put yourself in a certain light, that's naturally going to occur. I think it's so much stuff we can say on this, guys. I mean, there's so much stuff we can go in on.
There's a lot of different conversations that we could have on it. That's just one of many that we already branching off on a lot of different ones. But colorism, it still exists, and even though it seems like it's dwindling away, it's still heavy in my opinion. But it is what it is. Now, I cannot stress this enough, that you have to be careful who you call your boo. Be careful who you attach yourself to. Be careful who you allow to be your girlfriend or your boyfriend. If you look up Dominique Lomax, her story was that her boyfriend dropped her off at some friend's house that she knew, saying that he was back in town and wanted to spend time with her, whatever. And he dropped her off, and nobody heard from her since then. And somebody found her cell phone a few days later, like 2 miles from where he dropped her off at. And the boyfriend is pretty much saying that he didn't have anything to do with it, that he don't know where she at or what happened to her, and that the boy that he dropped his girlfriend off to another man that was supposed to be her friend. Suspect is one, because I just kind of feel like you would be more caring of dropping your woman off to another man at 5 a.m. in the morning. You get what I'm saying? So she's pretty much out of there now. She's missing.
You know they found
dead,
her, right?
You say that again?
I think so.
What the fuck was going on at 5 in the morning that you had it off enough to do your woman?
Exactly. So and people think that he was like pimping her out, and that is possible that he did probably pimp her out, and maybe something went wrong in there. Yeah. And then maybe she, whoever it was could have killed her. But what if he had something to do with her going, disappearing as well? We don't know what happened. All we know is that he was the last person she was with. So from that point on to the time she went in the door, we don't know what could have happened, or if it happened over a string of time after that.
Ain't no money business.
Well, in the midst of all this, they did find that it was remains that were burnt up in the midst of this
and she was shot.
Yeah. That's sad.
So you gotta be careful who you attach yourself to. I'm not sure if that was really her boyfriend or her pimp, but just be careful who you trust your life with, because even when it's a pimp, these women are pretty much trusting this pimp with their lives.
Then again, too, sometimes shit goes sideways, guys, and shit goes sideways. I mean, from the street nigga perspective right now, and another nigga that, you know, a lot of people that been through a lot of shit that's listening, and I know a lot of people can contest to that, because it's been a lot of dirty women that did a lot of shit, ladies, a lot of shady shit, a lot of setup going on. It's a lot of dudes. It's a lot of dudes getting these women just to go over here in certain spots to tell me what the layout of this is. Let me see your crib. Give me the nigga address. I need to add all this other shit. So we don't know what that was. At the end of the day, we don't know what the fuck that was.
It's sad that she got caught up in that, though.
We know anything that happens at 5 in the morning, after 5 in the morning, ain't good for nobody.
It definitely isn't. I feel like he just didn't care about her. So, you say that again, Justin?
No, I was just saying that's sad.
It is sad. Another young woman gone too soon, but you know, hopefully they catch who did her and solve her story, because you know it's crazy, and people need to know that there's consequences for the things that you do.
No, right? that's a done daughter. And because and the reason why I say this, don't please, y'all. I know y'all gonna be at me in the comments. Fuck y'all. I'm sorry. I love y'all too. I know y'all gonna hate me, but I gotta be realistic, because sometimes in these situations, women do not go this route. Because sometimes when you live in that type of life, when you living on these streets, when you getting played out, you getting pimped, or whatever you're doing, sometimes you don't get resolved. Your loved ones don't get resolved.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
even that, you know, when you got a man that don't care about you,
exactly.
If it's the little, I mean.
Listen, some women, it don't even be the dude. You know what you're doing. You know, you agree. You're not a child. First of all, let's get this straight. It's
some
no
women
man.
Agree, but some women are forced. Most women are forced.
Man, look here. Think about it. How can I force you to do that when you still? I ain't got no shackles in your arms and your feet. It's still off the game of my words and what I'm putting you, instilling you in your mind.
And it depends on how much fear you have instilled in my mind at this point for me to feel like you're forcing me to go do terrible things, or that you're going to take my life.
That's what my mind drop at, because
that's exactly what most people do. It's easy for men to instill fear in women, especially women that don't know no better, or you want to say we're weak.
Let's call a spade a spade. One man dropping another woman off to another man.
I feel like he knew that she was
you with the shit. First of all, you with the shit. You with the shit. It's some women out here. That know what a nigga own, know what a nigga do, and you with it. This the lifestyle you in. You in this shit. You was in this shit before I met you. Now, sometimes shit come back up on you, sometimes shit come back at you. And I ain't saying whatever it is. I'm just saying some people just keep it all in perspective, all in mind. But for the young girls, we
be careful who you call your boo.
I have a daughter. I would never think, and I know a lot of people have kids and children. You would not want your daughter in the streets, period, to be in a position to be in that. That's why I was saying that. What I was saying too, because you don't like. Women, don't put yourself in a position to be in that position.
But
don't choose the streets over there.
That's why that song, it's not even a song, it's a freaking intro to a show I watch. It say nobody knows where they'll end up.
You don't know. Sometimes you're gonna have to do some funny shit, strange shit.
You never know how to do something strange for a little piece of change. I'm just playing. But sometimes people do. You never know. But she, rest in peace, Dominique Lomax.
But I mean, what reason would somebody have to kill her? After, even if she was slinging something, what would be the reason? That's where
all of those many different scenarios come in, and what could have happened, and what was transpiring, and exactly why she was there, and who really had her in their custody.
Ain't no dude. It's not even. Listen, it's no dude on this earth that's predatory, just automatically towards women. He aiming just killing them. That's what he's trying to do. That's what it is.
Some men.
It's some, but it's not naturally. we're not built like that.
General men. So
we're not built like that. It has to be. Listen to me. It has to be a lot of hatred instilled in child for a man, because generally we're not. Our aim is never to hurt a woman, right? We're not on that. So, but for a situation like this to go left as it is, it's only a few possibilities to go left as it is, and we can't rule out that the fact of the matter is,
both of them had something to do with it.
Yeah. I think both of them might have, but even if she had to know something, it had to be something that transpired before she got out.
And he gonna tell the cops he don't know nothing about the dude besides the fact that he got a lot of money. What does that mean?
If
that sounds like some prostituting or something, or you're forcing her to be a trick or something.
You in that life. You in that lane.
She had to see something, know somebody. It wasn't no.
And then he didn't call the cops after she went missing. He didn't go looking for her. The parents ended up calling the cops, if I'm not mistaken, and it just kind of boiled over from there.
Oh, baby.
Because he was already doing some hot shit with her.
Probably was, yeah, because he wanted them to come back on
him. And you think I ain't, and we good, we doing clean, legal stuff, and
you
think
I ain't coming all behind you?
Come on, man.
Yeah, just be careful who you call your boo. That's a lady lesson to learn. I love to call it lady lessons. That's a lady lesson to learn. Be careful who you trust your life with. Now, Mama Bear has gone wild, y'all. This is crazy. Hold on. Let me get to it. Oh, y'all know what? Pause.
Mama Bear's gone wild.
Pause for the call.
I can only imagine what can be some shit behind this type of shit right here.
Yes, the Mama Bear has gone wild, and yes.
But I can guess, because there's been a lot of crazy ass shit. There's been a lot of crazy shit going on, y'all. There's a lot of crazy shit going on.
I was gonna say a lot of rude stuff as to what this could be about, but
no, what you think? What you think, Tessa? Because I'm tripping. I'm tripping too.
I mean, the word bear just throwing me off. It could be a fat lady. It could be an actual bear. It could be. Hell, she said the Mama Bear went crazy. Mama,
yes, we can have another goddamn cocaine bear for all we know.
Right.
There we go.
Oh, Mama went to school and whooped that behind. That's what Mama did.
Listen though.
That was one of the
Listen though.
She was the bust out laughing. And you can tell, both of you hearing this shit right now laughing. You know, they laughing because they know them old school ass whoopings. They remember them times. What's up with them? When your mom had to come to school and embarrass your ass and shit, and you show her that? They know them. I know them. I grew up off this shit, but I'm gonna say something.
I'm sorry. Get back to this.
You in that room until you die, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? This woman ain't got medication on you badass kids. What she do? But don't play with me, nigga. Let me get that call again.
She came out that bitch like she was Mo 3 or some shit. God damn. Let me get that call again. She hit that text.
Let me get off work again.
Yeah, that was some other shit.
Now, hold on. She had more to say.
Now, I was wrong for calling my son a nigga because that's not how I want to raise my son, first of all. You understand? That is the last thing I would like to ever do to my son. Y'all might, I can go to jail, that's cool. But down here, they believe in your child getting his ass kicked. You understand? They believe in that out here. But y'all can be mad or however that scene may go. But half of y'all need to whoop y'all motherfucking kids, motherfucking ass. So be mad at me or however it is. He threatened that woman's motherfucking life, bro. He threatened that woman's life. And that's me raising a motherfucking black son. You got me fucked up. So anybody got anything to say about that, that's your motherfucking issues, bro. Because you can't tell me how to raise my child. And I can't You got me fucked up. So y'all can be mad, say what y'all gotta say. Fight over with that. Y'all see fans, do what you have to do. But the teacher called me up there, and the teacher told me to beat his ass. And I told him what I got with me. So y'all, I apologize. I apologize that a bunch of y'all are upset about that. Yeah, I should have. And then with the social media shit, I didn't post that shit. If y'all go on my page, that shit not on my page. That's not on my page at all. So all I can say is I really apologize for a bunch of y'all feeling the way that y'all feel.
Look here. If you look at the original, it sounds like whoever she took to the school with her was recording and posted this shit. Because it was somebody running behind her, and it sounded like they recorded this shit. I feel like, yeah, everybody needs to start practicing some gentle parenting.
First of all, let's get a moment of silence in this motherfucker.
Yeah, for the ass that was whipped, it needs a moment of silence.
It needs some prayers, a whole lot of motherfuckers.
Commend the mother.
I believe that if your child is embarrassing you, you should embarrass them. But I just done got soft in my age, and I don't feel like whipping that ass
I'm
up.
sorry.
Listen. Okay, all right. Let me give y'all. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying not to laugh because it ain't funny, but it is funny, y'all. Because I grew up old school, and that's it. I got my ass tore up old school several times.
Old school,
I understand,
after school.
but you don't threaten a teacher like me. Never did no shit like that. And two, if parents, if we go do some shit, do not do no shit in front of these folks. Well, you do something in front of your
They
child.
used to take them in the bathroom. Like, what the fuck? She ain't take
Girl, no, it's just like she said. It's just like she said. In this state that she stayed
But guess what, though? Now she got CPS on her ass, and she
That's
getting
fine.
arrested.
That's fine. She can
No,
beat
it's
that.
not fine because
She
what
can
if she
beat
got
that.
other kids that need
I
her?
agree with
Look,
that. Being your
that's
child,
just
raising
the
them, how
system. They doing what they got to do for their job. Cool beans. But
I
no,
agree, as parents, we should have more composure.
At the school,
and set the surroundings of where we at.
Because those white people get
That's the only thing I don't agree with.
It's hard to get them out once they're in.
I think we should have been able to maintain and held that until we got our child and throw their ass up behind doors.
I understand, because I understand.
Oh, so don't hold on. Don't act like that. You ain't never got in trouble, and you did some shit in there. Your people, your parents, your mama, whoever listen, they paid it out for you, and then when you got home, you throw your ass up.
Look here.
Because
my mama ain't never had to come up to no school or whoop my behind after no school, okay?
I think I would have waited until he got home. I wouldn't have went to the school. I just can't do that because I in front of everybody.
I think it's based on the child.
I already know as soon as she left that school and he was sitting under crying, then whoever was bullied most likely came and was fucking with him anyway. I ain't got time for that.
I think it's based on the child because
and
you
if
know
he
your
did
child.
threaten the teacher, then he did deserve to get some punishment. So yeah, the ass whooping was warranted. No shit like that. No motherfucking fight.
Police and trying to press charges and
I am happy she did what she did. Y'all gotta understand. You know your children.
Calling me as a parent said, I need to whoop my child. That's what I'm saying.
Think about violence. He's going to remember that ass whooping for the rest of his life.
You should have got it, but I just don't agree with her giving it to her. I think she should have
held which part to go back.
Held that the no composure.
Nah,
listen,
where the child misbehaves at.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all how fucking this shit is. Now listen, you call me telling me my child did not need to be disciplined, right? I get down there, just put my child, and one of y'all teachers got video of me discipline my motherfucking child.
I think that was the person she took with her. I'm telling you, if you go look at the part of the video that everybody else got, the lady that was with her was recording that shit. So whoever her so-called friend is that was up there riding and dying with her, that's who posted that shit, and that's why I do shit by my motherfucking self. Because you got me fucked up with somebody I brought in my camp gonna record me. Upload that shit. You got me fucked up. That's why I do shit by myself. Right, though. Because I can get myself in trouble by just whipping my kid ass like I did.
Yeah, because I don't see no teacher actually recording something like this. Most times
the teacher didn't record. The teacher was standing next to the lady the whole while she was whipping this baby ass. I think she actually had a belt in her motherfucking hands spanking this baby ass at school.
Yeah, she did. You can hear her pop.
Boy, you heard that shit smack the boy. She said, I better not get called back up into. But you know what? That's another reason why I homeschool, because I ain't got time for the mothers coming home I ain't got time for you telling me that this child ain't up here doing what the fuck. All right, look here. I just don't have the energy to deal with that. Like, I might as well just keep it at home. Like she said, this teacher don't have to be here trying to help your I don't even gonna say what I this teacher ain't even got to be sitting up here trying to help your ass, and you up here acting up in her presence and making me look bad. That make you want to
me.
That nigga finna come back from goddamn Christmas break looking like a goddamn fool.
Boy.
Hear me when I say it is levels to this. If your child is not acting right at home, then they go to school and act up, and you gave them a chance, and you still whoop they behind at home and not at school, and they still doing dumb, crazy stuff. Okay, look, if they not learning from you whooping they behind at home, when they got to go to school and be with
but
teachers,
whooping they behind is not always an effective method for every kid.
I'm not saying it's always is.
Oh, I know I'm not supposed to do that, and that ass whooping was really a punishment. Some kids really see that shit in a whole nother light.
I understand that too, because you can't just be whooping no child and then not spend no time with them, not telling them right from wrong, not
First
giving
of all,
you gotta do all this good old stuff, or you go whoop some child.
Scratch all of that. We shouldn't be whipping our kids, not just because of the fact that our people were slaves. The white man, and this is why everybody get mad at me, because everything we do, we got from this motherfucking white man. I don't even fuck what nobody say. Everything we do, this white man told us how to do it. Y'all, these motherfucking white people used to beat our ancestors as slaves, and now y'all done raise y'all kids beating their ass, done raise us up beating our ass. That is slave mentality. That is part of what we were raised, what we were raised and taught to do by the slave masters. We should not be beating our motherfucking kids like that. That is motherfucking torture, just how it was torture to us. Just because we're not using the same tools they was using don't make it right. That's what the white man, for anytime that white man was torturing those slaves, he felt like that was punished for them misbehaving or running away or for whatever in the fuck they did because it was sunny that day. We should not be beating our kids, and I don't give a fuck who get mad. I know I got ass whoopings, and I know I be threatening to. My bark is more bigger than my bite, so I know I threaten a lot, but I don't necessarily agree with beating kids, especially in this day and age. It's not like when we were young. Stop beating your damn kids, y'all. There's some other effective methods.
I agree with you.
It is
okay with not
getting black people still gonna be black people.
Methods. Way differently other methods. There's a lot of different
that's exactly what you said.
The most important thing is to make sure that your child understands why and the main reason why the discipline is occurring.
That is exactly what I'm saying. Thank you.
That is the key.
But how many people effectively do that? I know my mom used to apologize to me, and not too many parents care to go back and say, "Hey, bud, this is why you were punished, or this is why X, Y, Z. I need you to understand that." Like, a lot of parents don't care to go back and explain shit to their kids. They'll take the door off your motherfucking room and tell you, "As you got no privacy in my home."
But that's also the day and age we was raised in too.
That is a part of our duty.
That is a big part of duty. Kids is gonna come back and be more rebellious.
It's not taught as much in the community. Because it's not taught as a community thing to be upholding that.
I think we should be like,
definitely give a class to whoop behind.
And the little love taps, but like, we need to start spanking our kids. I remember all my ass whoopings and whatnot. Like, every time I'm sitting there crying, I remember how my ass was sitting up there stinging because my ass wound up being bad. And yes, I ain't gonna lie, it did help me because I understood that my ass was being bad. But like I said, some other kids don't take it in that light. Other kids take it as what it is, which is abuse.
Oh no, man. I mean,
and not everybody beat with motherfucking belts. I have seen people get lamps thrown at their kids, motherfucking extension cords, whatever the fuck it is.
I get it. That's where abuse can be a line drawn in it. It's a difference between whooping your child behind for discipline and and abusing your child.
Ass up.
Abuse and discipline, two different things.
And so when it comes to that, I'm okay. I wish they'd even bring that.
So was the slave master abusing or was he disciplining?
The slave master was both.
Abusing. It's
an abuse.
I got two different answers.
It was over abusing. Abusing still runs into.
And I feel like he instilled that mentality in us. We should not be beating our kids. That is one way of what slavery has instilled in our people, and
I'm
we just gonna
sorry.
keep
You make me
carrying it
feel
on.
bad every time you take me back to slavery. So
Because
I
everything
agree
we
with
do
you.
starts there, and I know everybody's like, all black
Okay.
people want to talk about this history, but everything that we do started in slavery till this day. People just don't want to look past the surface and dissect that
But
shit
you
and see
can't
that shit.
deny,
Listen,
you
but-
cannot
but
deny
this
that this
is what-
world
as-
wouldn't
as
be
it
more
says-
better if people get their butt whooped.
I mean,
Has it been more better?
People ain't getting their butt whooped no more.
People, I mean, a lot of people in our generation got their ass whooping. There's still a lot of people out here on some fuck shit.
People out here got their butt whooped and do
They
better.
don't
The
crack on
generation,
anything.
the generation that got discipline is the least ones that's out here causing the most records and doing the most shit.
Mhm.
How about the ones who didn't have that love at home? Discipline don't mean you loving your child, right? You could be disciplining your child, but you're not showing them the proper love, and that could still make a child act the ass.
But that's where it comes. See, y'all, you have to realize the world is still forming. Slavery just
Fuck
left
this
less
world,
than.
goddammit.
Slavery just left less than 50 years ago. FYI. So, being that the world is still revolving and we know better now than we knew then, and it's more people in this world now than we had then, and more laws now than we had then, I believe you can give a training class on whooping that behind and say, hey, it
And you gonna get your
upholds-
ass set
Hold
right
up.
to CPS.
Hold up, no, because this shit uphold to the parents as well. Just like we've been saying,
Oh my God.
if the parents can't do right on how they discipline their child, make sure that they telling them why they shouldn't be able to pick up
So
things.
are you
and
saying
throw
that
them
there
at
should
them
be
or
guidelines on tearing that ass
on
up?
whooping their behind?
There should,
You
oh
right.
my God, there
Whoop
should
their
be
behind.
guidelines
Put
on
some-
how on
you
tearing
want
that
to
ass.
put some law?
Dude,
Yes.
Chester said it should be guidelines on tearing ass up. I am appalled today. Oh my gosh.
If that's what it's gonna
Oh,
take to start
first
back
of all,
whooping these
what's-
churn
What's
behind,
rule
yes.
number
That'll
one
never
for
work.
tearing that ass up?
That'll never
And
work.
what's too far on tearing your ass
That'll
up?
never
Because
work.
I needs to know. And what's in between? Because that's the whole,
That'll
that's a
never
lot
work.
to sit down and figure out. That's like,
That'll never work. That'll never work. That'll never work. Because still, it goes back, what is enough or too far for
and some
that
people
person?
go real far with their kids. Like some people do shit that you'll just be like, you did that to your kid. They be like, yeah, I fucking did. They
Right.
learned their fucking lesson.
But that's why it is guidelines. They got laws about what we can and can't do. People still whooping their children to this day. But just
Right.
because they ain't
People
killed
don't
them,
stay
it's
whooping that
not
ass
against the law.
Not a lot of kids know that you can call CPS because I damn sure ain't know that shit. A lot of kids
like-
don't know that they can call somebody on their motherfucking parents. They
You
think their
want to whoop
parents
your
is the
child? Put some
almighty.
cameras up in the house. Then you can't say I'm lying about how much I whoop my child. Like, I don't care what you do, but children should be
But
spanked.
that's listen,
and
but
wolf.
listen, but
They
listen.
should be disciplined,
But
but it ain't always got to be.
That's a more dangerous thing now than ever, right? Right? That's a more critical thing more now than ever because we appreciated the discipline now looking back and seeing what our parents went through, what they took to get here, the strives they went just to get us to where we at hourly, to see the type of jobs that we're able to attain, to the cars that we're driving now from way back then. They took that step for us to be that jump, that leap off of them to be that alley oop, that pedestal. So it's like, damn, like
It's a lot.
They
man,
took
it's
a
just
jump and a leap for us not to be segregated or, in racism
But
land.
every generation is sacrificing something so the next generation. Because listen, we making it easier for our children, right? They're coming in with more technology, more understanding, more. Every generation it gets easier and easier for the access and
For the children, though.
is more.
Oh,
For the children.
definitely a lot.
We didn't have.
Where's the backup for the
We didn't have
parents?
that. We didn't have that. That's why it took longer. That's why it took longer for us to progress. Right? We had to really go through. We had to really go through experiences, living, working. Those experiences of breakup, right? You got kids now are able to see before going in prior to what things are going to be like, right? Because now you have people more now able to televise this shit. More people are putting this shit in front of these kids' faces now than ever. So now they can pretty much they have a choice to see, okay, a musician can do this to get to be a musician. We had to figure that shit out, right? We didn't have a manuscript. Now,
No, we didn't.
to be a mechanic, a master mechanic at this or quantum mechanics, I know I can go. I know I need to go to this road. Everything is already paid for them, so they have the prior understanding to have the direction. I'm not saying that they're giving the gifts more, better than less than what we have, but they have already better direction. Each generation is coming in with better direction, a better head on their shoulders. They're able to be so young to look at and have an option in the world to say, well, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to go. This is what I want to do. Back then, we were going to school and we taking school as a joke. Now these kids are taking high school seriously, like Ivy League, college, everything, pre-planning, everything. You know what I mean? We took high school as for experience. These kids are using high school
thinking that was the only way out of the hood
of getting around certain children. You feel me? You understand? It's a different ball game. It's a different ball game.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a different ball game.
Day and age. It's a new time.
One more thing. I would be against butt whoopings. I would be against butt whoopings if they had some type of backup for parents. Parents have no support in this whole game at all. When it comes
but every child don't have to be whooped. Sometimes, how about try taking different approaches before you even get to the whipping and find out how. You have to find out how your child works too. But you right. We need to have
some kids just rebellion. They just don't. Kids is just gonna be kids at times. I don't care how good of a parent you are. Some
kids are, but some kids are gonna respond to that ass whooping the same.
That's fine too. But if you take away butt whoopings, you still gotta have some security measurements for the parents.
Yeah.
Because parents have no type of support. I understand. Trust me. You know where I come. I understand. Parents have no support in this game when kids are continuing to get access to run a rampage in society. Like, they can go get guns, bring drugs home. Right. They can do everything and tear up the kitchen, never clean up. They can disrespect you, hit you, and where is your support? You hit that child back, you go to jail, not the child.
But see, this is designed to remove the parent. The system right now is getting designed to remove the parent.
Agendas, secret agendas, making the world more of a terrible place for their agendas.
I understand that, it makes sense, but in the meantime, it's not helping the situation when the parent has to go through every emotion and every
You're right, parents need a lot more support. But it's somebody else that'll argue that it's a lot of support needed somewhere else too. So everybody needs more support at the end.
No parent will ever get that proper support like that, because when the system is working against every parent in the United States of America, that's the thing. When it's working against you and your parent, that's when it becomes okay. This is a problem. And I think everybody needs to look at it just how you look at it, Chester. I think everybody needs to look at it just how you look at it. And then maybe, just maybe, we could change instantly.
Yeah, get you some guidelines going so you can present that test. Get to work. But you know what time it is, Tester. What is the news that you got for us? What's buzzing?
The news for today. We got an Arizona man accused of sexual misconduct with a corpse in hospital morgue.
How nasty.
Hold on, what?
Mr. Randall
Get a little louder for the people in the back.
What?
Yes, I said a lot louder. Arizona man accused of sexual misconduct with a corpse in hospital morgue. Mr. Randall Scott Bird is charged with 5 counts of crimes against a dead person. Now, he was actually a security guard. He really ain't even. He's a security guard at this medical center, and his only job with the corpse is to make sure that they check in as inventory. A corpse is going to be known as inventory.
So, and he around there doing most.
Him and another security guard locked the door for about an hour. They found out unusual, documented it down, and then which typically take about 15 minutes to take inventory, which is a dead corpse, into the morgue. And then somehow they got into the morgue verifying that there was a large corpse inside the body bag, flipped upside down, his pants unzipped,
hitting it from the back.
Body man, and he told them that he fainted, passed out, and he was trying to catch the corpse and fell with it.
The
So
fact that you
he
doggy
tried to
styling corpses.
so he tried to put him back in the put the lady back in. The lady was actually 70.
How? Wait a minute.
9 years
How
old.
much are you not getting some to be getting some from dead people?
Dead 79-year-old at that.
First of all,
I'm not just finna say how bad the bitch gotta be, my nigga. How bad the bitch gotta
how
be?
bad
my
was
nigga?
the
What type of shit is this?
70-year-old boy?
No, that's crazy. No, hell no. That's some that hell no. That's
And
some
that
nasty
probably
ass
was
shit.
the first one. Can't you catch some kind of infection? Ain't their body like deteriorating? Like, is the vagina? Is it even wet when you're dead? Like, what the fuck?
Actually,
it's still functional.
Oh my gosh! And you
And
was
Yeah.
just
some
banging
motherfuckers do
dead
that.
people.
Some creeps will do that shit.
Bro, like for you to don't you ever touch another real woman in your life? That's just so
But you're
nasty.
not really doing. All you doing is doing friction. You doing a friction jacket off.
my
Nobody
understanding
jacking you
is
back.
no
Ain't
different
bitch
than
riding
raping
you back and
somebody
nothing. You
because it's so tight.
but it's just still like what the fuck. But that's what type of y'all gotta be careful
When he started finding
because that's how weak-minded men are. You feel me? And that's why y'all really gotta be careful because motherfuckers do that shit when they be weak-minded.
That is so nasty. That is like disrespectful in so many ways to somebody's body.
Nasty, got a motherfucking problem. Got
I understand the person ain't in there no more, but it was somebody's body. That's just nasty. And
They connected him through a crime for DNA analysis as well. But my thing is, they only gave him a $10,000 bond, meaning he'll probably get, on probation or something.
Because it was a dead person.
Dead person.
That reminds me of that movie I watched. It was so disgusting. Oh my gosh.
Some type of shit is going on for years.
That is nasty.
Yep.
That is the most I can say because it's so shocking that that somebody actually has the mindset to even get it up and keep it up to enough to do that to somebody that's dead. There's nothing in that body, and you right here.
How the fuck do you hold the body up, bitch? I mean, like,
what?
How the fuck do you prop the body? What position the body got?
He might have just rolled her over if she was face down.
I'm sorry, how the fool? What is that?
But it's kind of funny, but it's funny, but it's cringy.
How the fuck? Man, y'all comment, y'all comment, y'all subscribe. This is crazy. This shit is crazy. Y'all comment what y'all think about this. You know what I'm saying?
That's pearl clutching.
And they say they never bring in the body bags, with people upside down. So he had to flip the bag.
Yeah, we know you had to flip her over and put doggy styling that old lady. Probably laying up. Oh my God.
Her gown was rolled up. I don't know, man. It's hard not to believe that he didn't do it.
And you know what? They're probably gonna get sued if that family is gonna take it that far.
You know it.
He should be fired immediately. He should not be able to set foot back on that
He already pretty sure he already is. That type of business is a no-no.
Yeah, he was in jail. He got that $10,000 bond.
He just got out, but he ain't got his job. Motherfuckers go to jail all the time, lose their job.
Well, how you explain that at the next job interview? You better lie. That's something you lie about. Why did you lie? Why did you leave your last job?
He went crazy when they tried to arrest him. Therefore, he'll probably get off on some type of psych medical, I'm crazy type of mental issue. But he literally, they couldn't even read him his Miranda rights because he
started acting crazy. That's what it was. He started acting crazy. People will start acting crazy when they get caught in some shit. And that's exactly what that sounds like because you was damn sure in the right mind to fuck that body. All right, you guys. That was a great topic, Chester. That was pretty hot. That was banging. It was smoking. I love that topic. You keep giving us those hot topics, okay?
Yay.
Now, in the spirit of Christmas, it's time for some Christmas trivia.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn. You guys are going to get it. It's all right. It's all right. And y'all know I like taking ghetto points. And you know what? We're just going to do this. Whoever chime in with the right fucking answer get the point. Y'all got it?
Ghetto points.
It's just some Christmas trivia. It's nothing serious.
Come on with it, shit.
Oh, right. So this one should be pretty easy. And whoever get it first, y'all better be fast. Y'all on the 5-second timer, okay? What did the other reindeer not let Rudolph do because of his red nose?
Slay?
Wrong. 3, 2, 1. You don't know? Oh,
It was You said what? What was the question again?
Oh, man. What did the other reindeer not let Rudolph do because of his red nose?
Oh, I know.
I know you know now, don't you? Oh, I gotta go. It's joining the reindeer game.
I was just gonna say joining the game or joining the game.
Oh, God.
Okay.
In Home Alone, where are the McAllisters going on vacation when they left Kevin behind? Wrong. That was the second one, I think.
I can't remember. I've been so long so I was Home Alone. God damn.
For real, where else did they go?
Paris. Ooh, damn.
I think the first one they went to Paris, and the second one they was in New York because he got on that set. I think he got on a different plane.
And y'all listening out there, man. Y'all excuse me. I'm fucked up on that trivia, man. I'm telling you, man. Like that's classy. That Home Alone. Look.
Everybody knows
Alone, but I do not remember the fuck the parents. I do not remember the exact place. I can tell you the movie. I do not remember the exact place. Right.
All right, moving on. What was the first company to use Santa Claus in their advertising? That one brought me back some memories, so I had to throw that.
Bye.
What was the first company to use Santa Claus in advertising?
First company?
Yes.
The fuck? The fuck? All right, man. I love him. Fuck that.
Just guess. Any guess, Chester?
First company.
Walmart?
Back in the day, y'all don't remember all of those Christmas commercials?
Let me because I'm finna remember because my grandmama, we used to sit around all the time and make sure we watch this shit on holiday. And she used to try to always catch all the
Christmas commercials. So which one was the first to use Santa Claus in the advertising?
Damn.
I gotta go in a minute. I'm drive off on.
I'm going with Coca-Cola.
Right on.
Yeah, it had to be Coca-Cola because it was Santa Claus and it was a snowboard. It was
had to get it.
It was polar bear.
Girl.
Polar bears that we
back in the day, them M&Ms, they used to freak out all the Christmas commercials.
My grandma used to play Christmas like all this time. Cause this is back when they first. This is like right before they.
And Christmas, my favorite time.
They used to kill me with them polar bears. Those was my favorite. I wish I could go back to being a kid. Like y'all just don't understand. Those commercials used to be so lit. Oh my god! All right, moving on. That was a good one, OG.
Yeah, I need a
good job, OG.
I was out here drowning.
Dang, you the only one that got a point. Chester ain't got no point.
Oh, I thought.
Nobody asked the Wills.
Oh. I don't say I'm not this round.
No, because y'all both ain't say neither one of y'all was that's the first point of the game. All right, so Christians in the room, where was baby Jesus born? Yes, where was baby Jesus born?
What's the name of that place start with a J?
No.
I ain't said my answer. Doggone it.
Okay, so
baby.
It's Bethlehem, not Bethlehem.
Oh my God! Did you just Google that, Chester?
No.
No, I think what I was gonna say it gotta be Bethlehem. But you told me I was gonna say baby Jesus.
Don't worry.
You talking about somebody else.
That's what it said. Baby Jesus was born in Bethlehem.
I was gonna say Jerusalem first, but then I thought about it. It's Bethlehem.
Jerusalem, no. All right, so how do you say Merry Christmas in Spanish?
I got my point, Paul.
I did. You got your point just now.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you said it.
Boy. Don't make me dig down in this bag, man. Go pop the trunk on me. Now, how do you say Merry Christmas in Spanish? Neither one of y'all took Spanish in
Feliz Navidad.
Good job, Chester. We in here. 2-1. Where you at? All right. So this one right here, y'all gonna get mad at me, but one of y'all got to know. What are all of the name all of Santa's reindeer.
Ooh.
Who want to take a stab at it first? There's 9 of them.
I forgot.
You don't even want to take a stab at it. How many do you know? Whoever know the most might get the point. How many do you know?
I'm sitting here singing
if
on
the
singing
audience
the
see me
song
right now,
Rudolph
I'm
Red.
just like, nigga, I'm in the corner with him. My eyes in the corner, nigga. I
don't even know a deer's name.
He wasn't originally part of goddamn
Prancer, Vixen.
Okay. Go ahead, Tester. You say Prancer, Vixen.
Let's see. Blick is his name.
You ain't
Blixen.
pulling that shit up.
Prancer.
You say
Vixen.
what's the name?
Blixen. Blackson. His name Blixen.
Blitzen.
Okay. Them all I know.
Damn, you don't know none?
Bruh.
OG, you tapping out like that? OG said, oh, well, Tester one. Tester one.
That's it.
Yes, that's it. I gave you 1, 2, 3, 4. I gave you 6 times to get it right, OG.
No, I'm saying how many questions I was on.
That was 6 questions. That was dirty.
Okay, OG, you won last week.
That was dirty. You damn sure did one last week. So guess what? Tessa took her crown back.
Whoop, whoop.
They said that ain't no damn crown looking salty.
God damn.
It's okay. We're going to be all right because we family. What we doing? Hey, at this point, it is time for us to bring it to a close, my brethren and sister. It was nice to have y'all here. And the topics were fire as always. Thank you for that news topic. Don't forget to like and subscribe, you guys that are listening. Hit us up in the comments. Let us know how you feel about colorism. Let us know what you thought about the freaking guy that's over here humping and dumping on dead bodies. Like how ridiculous is that, man?
Y'all
let me know if you like OG and Tester.
Let us know what y'all thought about that situation too, man. Y'all thought about it if the dude jumping off at 5 in the morning, was this a player situation?
Don't dominate Lomax, yeah.
Was this another family member situation?
What you think really happened?
What's this, man? What is
the
this?
suspense in these stories tonight.
Everybody.
We're trying to stay max to the black.
With the black on the max.
And for those of y'all that think that is racist, just piss off, because it's not. We're educating and loving our people and loving ourselves as black people. And if you don't agree and love that, then we don't care.
And everyone.
But we will be back again with another one next week. And we are out.
Like, share, see ya.